Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to our first telehealth therapy session. I am Lisa Palmstrom. I'm a therapist working under supervision of a licensed clinical social worker. I would love to get some information from you. First of all, could I have your first and last name, please? Okay. And spell the last name, please. Stevenson. All right, thanks, Chloe. And how about your phone number, please, just in case we get disconnected? Okay, 714-555-1234. All right. I also need your date of birth. Okay, so July 17th, 1999. All right. And I would love your address, please. Okay, 24 Misty Lane. Is that M-I-S-T-Y? All right, and what city? Hey, Mission Viejo. All right. And that zip, I know that zip, it's 92691. All right, thank you. All right, and an email address, please. Okay, so just your first dot and then your last name. All right, at Gmail. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, so, and I have your number. If we get disconnected for any reason, you might get a phone call from a blocked number, and that would be me. So I would like to review a few things before we begin our session. Please ensure that you're in a private place where there are no distractions and you will not be overheard or interrupted. And also make sure that your internet connection is secure. I would love to go over confidentiality with you. This is very important. Our discussions are confidential. I cannot disclose any information with anyone else without your permission except under a mandated order, which includes if you pose a serious threat to yourself or someone else, if you disclose child, dependent adult, or elder abuse, or if a court order requires this disclosure. There's also something called a duty to warn. So I have to get others involved if you mention a desire to harm someone. If you mention that person by name, I also have to talk to that person. Do you have any questions so far? Okay, great. Thank you. Well, please let me know if you do. I'd also like to go over benefits of telehealth therapy as well as risks. First of all, there is a risk to confidentiality due to technology limitations. Are you okay with that? Okay, great. It's not appropriate also for crisis management and intervention, so that can be a little bit tricky at times. The best way to go about that is to communicate with me about any concerns that you have. So sometimes you're going to feel worse before you actually feel better, and that is normal during therapy. But just continue to share your process with me, and I will help guide you. There are limitations to therapy in general, and I cannot guarantee a particular outcome if you desire one. Yeah, no, I will. I'll try my best. And as long as you're just clear and open with your communication, and if you're unhappy with the situation, please communicate that with me. Okay. One benefit that we have using telehealth therapy is that we can see each other at different locations as long as you're in California. So there is a law that requires you to be in California. And this can make therapy very convenient as well. There are some alternatives to telehealth therapy that I'd like to discuss with you and cover. Of course, there's in-person therapy, spiritual activities, EMDR, art therapy, hypnosis, as well as crisis centers, 12-step programs, and support groups. And I can assist you with any referrals if you request. So contacting me between sessions. Therapy works best when we confine your treatment to the therapy sessions themselves. But you may email me for administrative purposes, including canceling or rescheduling. Do you have any questions at all about that? I do require a 24-hour notification for canceling, but if there's an emergency, I will work with you for sure. I do need to go over a couple things as far as emergencies go. Can you please give me an emergency contact who lives near you? Okay, so same last name, and this is your father. Okay, great. And if you could provide the location of the nearest emergency room near your house. Okay, so Providence, Mission Viejo. All right. Okay, and then I do want to let you know that there is a suicide crisis number, and that is now 988. So similar to 911, you just have to call 988 if there is an emergency related to suicide. I hope that never happens, but I just want you to be informed and have that information. So, all right. Do you have any questions or concerns? Okay, great. All right. Would you like to move forward with telehealth therapy sessions with me? Do I have your consent? Okay, wonderful. Well, I look forward to working with you.